animated metahuman. It's a really, really amazing thing that they're doing right now.
With that in mind, now, in the game industry, we kind of have the two main lines of animation. One is obviously the keyframe, and the other one is a mocap. Which one do you feel going to be more disrupted first?
I think mocap for sure. I think Henke is the one thing that I feel like is going to be very difficult for stylization. So, for example, a character like the genie in Aladdin, right?
Most powerful being in the universe.
Before the genie, if you think about it, there was nothing like the genie. So how can a character like the genie really be made? Because there's no references, there's no source, there's no material for the AI to pick upon to actually make a genie that actually is because he's so over the top and he's so very specific to Robin Williams and how he delivers the lines and things of that nature, right? So I do think that it's very difficult to create something very unique from that. But having said that, the mocap is all about based on reality, right? So there's only so many ways that you can have a run of a guy. I don't know. Let's say you actually want to do a Tom Cruise run on your animation, right? I mean, there's about a bazillion different Tom Cruise's runs that probably exist online somewhere that AI can just give you like a video, and then you can just like use that mocap data for it. And there's also filters that give you the anime feel for your animations that basically take your animations and instead of making 60 frames, kind of cuts off frames. So it gives you that anime feel that is not really 24 frames, it's slightly low. And it looks choppy, it looks nice, looks great. So I do think that mocap probably is going to be the one most influenced, most kind of like change with AI. I just don't know exactly where it's going because the way that at least we use it mocapping games, the games that are like, the Naughty Dogs of the world, the Last of Us and things like that, even when you have raw mocap, you still need to actually use an animator to then tweak that mocap to be a bit more entertaining. Because one thing that you see in animation, especially when you use mocap for a long time, is that if you use raw mocap in your game will be boring because reality is boring. You already saw somebody walking this way somewhere else. What you want is something a little bit more hype. So like if you have a jump, then the jump is slightly higher. If you have a run, the run is slightly faster. That gives you a little bit more pizzazz to your game, and that's what makes that is ultimately what makes the game industry interesting. Is those tweaks that the animator does to the mocap data when they get it.
Well, with regards to mocap, I know that Unreal just released a bunch of metahuman animation tools. Have you already get your first dips into that? Tell me more.
Yeah, we are looking into it. We are super interested. They are doing amazing things. And I think that, especially like animated metahuman, it's a really, really amazing thing that they're doing right now. I'm 100% in favor of Epic. We are using Unreal Engine 5 because of that reason. It's a very, very visual engine. And for all the artists out there, that are not coders like myself, Unreal is my best friend because I can just basically use Blueprint, connect nodes, and everything is visual and I don't have to script anything.